Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It was a good day for me. School, and then I went and helped my sister move some stuff, and I went and helped my brother cut some stuff, and then I went to our uptown area, our boardwalk, and had something to eat, and had one beer and a couple glasses of water and a cup or two of coffee, and had something to eat, and hung out uptown for a few hours. We call it uptown. It's the boardwalk because it's in our uptown area. When you say uptown, you generally around here, you just mean boardwalk. Um, so what did I wear today? I wear Bulgari Aqua pour Homme. This one I've changed my mind on, but for the negative. I used to like it, but the last couple times I wore it, especially today, that funk comes out more. That marine funk. Because this is an aquatic scent, but it's marine aquatic, not uh, lake aquatic or just aquatic. It's a marine aquatic, and they really went heavy on the seaweed, and it is not pleasant to my nose. It is what gives Millesime Imperial and Milestone from our moth that funk. When you use seaweed in a scent, to my nose, somebody who lives pretty much right next to the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean at that, um, it doesn't smell good. It smells like today at low tide when I was sitting at the deck or sitting at the boardwalk at low tide. Uh, it mixed with that smell at low tide, the muck and the mire and the it's just the oh the dead animals that get stuck in the mud, the fish and stuff, and then the seaweed and the kelp, and it's like oh, it smells like the ocean, all right. It didn't work really well today at all. I stunk like the air stunk. Um, it does have pleasant aspects to it, like the initial 5 minutes where it's mostly citrus is nice. Now it's at that salty, organic seaweed, low tide ocean vibe. I just don't know why anybody want to smell like that. If you like it, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just, to me, it just, maybe it's because I've lived here pretty much my whole life, and to me that smell is not pleasant. It doesn't. The ocean smells so much better at high tide when you get in the water and the salt and yeah, just low tide, and that's what it smells like. It smells like the ocean and low tide. It's the best way I can describe it. I mean, it's got notes of citrus and seaweed, of course, and it does have a little bit of a fresh floral spice. That's coming from the lavender this time. It's not giving it, it's a clean, fresh, slightly spicy vibe from the lavender this time. It's not really all that powdery. Um, then it dries down pretty much into a basic musk fragrance. I really did enjoy it. As you can tell, it's hard for me to talk about it. I did enjoy it the first few times I ordered, and then over the last few times I ordered, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. I'm just keying in on that low tide smell. Ooh, it's not pleasant to me at all. It actually kind of makes me in my throat. So I'll never wear this again. Maybe in 10 years or so if I'm still around, and I might give it a spray, but I don't imagine I'll ever wear it again. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll forget all about it and put it on. But God damn it, why did I put this on? But anyway, how did I apply it today? 3 in my moisturizer, one tank top on, one in each shoulder, one in each crank of the elbow. Performance is okay. I got this little bottle here, I think it's a 30 mil or 40 mil for $20. So I got about 5.5, 6 hours out of it. And that was sitting in the sun, being helped by low tide in the air. So project about an hour and a half, pretty good, about an arm's length out there. Then it kind of comes in real quick. It comes up light bubble scent for about 3 hours, and then it's an hour, and it's a skin scent, and it's gone. And yeah, I've already given you what I think of the smell and what it smells like. So to me, it starts off, like I said, with a nice citrus, but 5-10 minutes into it, it really ramps up that low tide seaweed vibe. that I'm not a fan of. Just it's a funk that I can't like. Now I've tried a dozen fragrances and I just don't like it. And maybe again, like I said, it's because where I live, low tide doesn't smell good. Maybe to you because you've never been around the ocean or something, or a lot anyway. You've only visited. It's smells like the ocean, but it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. This is my opinion, though. I mean, like I said, everybody's different. Um, yeah, the seaweedy, salty, low tide vibe comes out, and it stays pretty much from then until the last hour and a half when the woody kind of dry down comes in. But it does have a nice fresh. I love the way they did the lavender in this one. It's this fresh, slightly spicy lavender. It's really nice when you get whiffs and wafts of it. It doesn't even work too bad with the seaweed smell because it kind of masks the funkiness of it. You kind of just get the salt, but it's very few and in between when you get whiffs and wafts like that. And like I said, it's mostly just that seaweed on me. And then, like I said, it's a woody skin scent, a musky, woody skin scent. I mean, if you like it, great, wear it. I've always said that, wear what you like. On me, it's just not, yeah, I don't like marine accords, salty marine accords, because they always smell like rotting seaweed to me, low tide. And that's not a pleasant smell for most people who grow up. Or it's a smell we miss, though. That's the funny thing. I gotta say that, because when I was up north, not near the ocean, and when I got home and I first smelled that sea air, that low tide air, I was like, oh yeah, there's home. And then I was like, oh, but you do miss it until you smell it again. So anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Simple, plain and simple today. Nothing fancy. If you like it, again, don't get mad at me or anything. Fragrance is very personal, and personally to me, it just doesn't smell good. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.